दिवाचर्थे हया राजन् कुटुम्बभरणेन वा निद्रया ह्रियते नक्तं व्यावायेन च वावया दिवाचर्थे हया राजन् कुटुम्बभरणेन वा निद्रया ह्रियते नक्तं व्यावायेन च वावया दिवाचर्थे हया राजन् कुटुम्बभरणेन वा
कुटुम्बभरणेन वा Nidrayariyate naktam Yavayena chavavaya Jivachate haya rajan Kutumba bharane nava
Mataji, are you reading? Oh, okay. Okay, word to word meaning. Nidraya, by sleeping. Hirayate, waste. Naktam, night. Vyavayena, sex indulgence. Cha, also. Va, either. Vayaya, duration of life. Divva, days. Cha, and. Artha, economic. Ihaya, development. Rajan, O king. Kutumba, family members. Bharanena, maintaining. Va, either. Translation. The lifetime of such an envious householder is passed at night, either in sleeping or in sex indulgence, and in the daytime either in making money or maintaining family members. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The present human civilization is primarily based on the principles of sleeping and sex indulgence at night, and earning money in the day and spending the same for family maintenance. Such a form of human civilization is condemned by the Bhagavad school. Because human life is a combination of matter and spirit soul, the whole process of Vedic knowledge is directed at liberating the spirit soul from the contamination of matter. The knowledge concerning this is called Atma Tattva. Those men who are too materialistic are unaware of this knowledge and are more inclined to economic development for material enjoyment. Such materialistic men are called karmis or fruitive laborers, and they are allowed regulated economic development or association of women for sex indulgence. Those who are above the karmis, that is the jnanis, yogis and devotees, are strictly prohibited from sex indulgence. The karmis are more or less devoid of Atma Tattva knowledge, and as such, their life is spent without spiritual profit. The human life is not meant for hard labor for economic development, nor is it meant for sex indulgence like that of dogs and hogs. It is especially meant for making a solution to the problems of material life and the miseries thereof. So the karmis waste their valuable human life by sleeping and sex indulgence at night, and by laboring hard in the daytime to accumulate wealth. And after doing so, they try to improve the standards of materialistic life. The materialistic way of life is described here in a nutshell, and how foolishly men waste the boon of human life is described as follows. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjala Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatavatam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakavitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedanta Swami Ti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarini Vansha Kalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Chavecha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So before I start, I seek blessings from all the Vaishnavas and all the Vaishnavis assembled here. Today morning I was just speaking to one of my friend and we were joking and he was making fun of me, that he was saying, before you start the class, you will seek blessings. And how we make fun that you will start with by saying that I seek blessings. Of course it was a joke, and then we were seriously discussing about how important is to seek blessings. One sannyasi one time was saying that in Vedic culture, when families, they were not able to beget a child, instead of going to these laboratories and artificially getting semen injected in you, they would go to senior devotees and ask blessings. They would go to spiritual masters and ask for blessings. Sadhus, they would approach. So this was the importance of blessings. Not only to raise children, but any problem in this world can be solved by blessings. Any problem you see. Why we chant this mantra that Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayet yat kripatavaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam. A person who is dumb, who cannot speak, can also speak eloquent verses. One who cannot walk, lame person, can also climb the mountains. And then why do we chant this? I was thinking, Vancha kalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhya patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. That you all devotees sitting here are like desire tree, and you all are ocean of mercy. And I have full faith that if you bless me, then I can speak something for my own purification. Also you see the life of Dashrath Maharaj. When he desired to have a child, and he went to his priest Vashishta, and then with his consent they did this yagna. They got basically blessings, and then the sweet rice pot was, they got that sweet rice and he fed to all the queens. So by blessings we can have all success, all desired success, whatever we need. So please bless. Now, just to recapitulate, we all know that Parikshit Maharaj was cursed to die in 7 days, and then he went to the banks of Ganges. He sat there and he asked 2 questions: that what is the duty of a dying man, and also duty in general. So, and then we see how Sukdev Goswami appeared, and his bodily features are described, and he wasn't wearing anything, and because he was so much absorbed in Krishna, he was hardly disturbed. People were following him, making fun of him. And then finally he speaks to Parikshit Maharaj, and Parikshit Maharaj's last verse, Canto 1, speaks about that people like him, devotees like him, they just stay at one place. The time one needs to milk a cow, only that much time they spend, and then they move on. So I was thinking that then if this is the case, then why Sukdev Goswami agreed to sit with Parikshit Maharaj for 7 days? What was the reason? So the reason is that Sukdev Goswami considered Parikshit Maharaj a qualified devotee, because his question was beneficial to humanity. Like the other day I was speaking, the spirit of questions, and that we should not be challenging higher authorities, or we should not be asking questions just to show off that how much knowledge we have. Like sometimes we ask questions and people are thinking, wow, he has so much knowledge, and what kind of questions one is asking. But actually that is not the case in spirituality. If you want to progress in spiritual life, then we should be humble. So that is why Sukdev Goswami agreed to sit with Parikshit Maharaj. You will see now, 7 days this katha will go on. And then now he's Canto 2 now. Now he's going to speak like Narad Rishi Prabhu. I'm sure he explained very nicely text 2, where Sukdev Goswami is speaking for the first time. And what is he? And all these verses are the answers of the questions Parikshit Maharaj asked, that what is the duty of a dying man. So yesterday we read that those persons who are materially engrossed, being blind to the knowledge of ultimate truth, have many subject matters for hearing in human society, or emperor. And then now this is the verse. the lifetime of such an envious householder. So when I was reading, I was thinking, why Sukadeva Goswami is using envious householder? And then I thought, if Srila Prabhupada wasn't there, if his purports were not there, then it was very difficult for us to understand that. Why envious householder? Because you see in this previous verse, text 2, Prabhupada has already explained difference between Grahastha and Grahamedis. So here Sukadeva Goswami is speaking about Grahamedis, that they are envious. And also one time I was hearing when I joined ISKCON, when I joined this Hare Krishna movement, one sannyasi was speaking that we all want to become Krishna and we are envious of Krishna. So I was thinking, I'm not sure if I want to become Krishna, because I used to think becoming Krishna means, wearing yellow dhoti and kurta, or carrying peacock feather on my head, or playing a flute. I was thinking, I'm not interested in this. I don't like yellow color. So, but then gradually I understood when I grew up in this moment that what he meant was that we all have this tendency to enjoy. We all want to become enjoyers. We all have this tendency to control. We all have this tendency to become proprietors. But that's not our constitutional position. That only Krishna can have. Like, what is that verse? Bhagavad Gita 5.29? Bhoktaram Yagna Sarvalok Maheshwaram. So Bhoktaram, he is the enjoyer, and he is the Sarvalok Maheshwaram, so he is the controller. So we can never become like Krishna. And then Krishna explains in 7.5 Bhagavad Gita that Apriyamitastavanyan prakatim viddhi me param jiva bhoot mahabhav yedhan. What's that? Jiva bhoot mahabhav yedhan daryate jagat. So that Krishna is explaining that, oh Arjuna, I have two energies, one is superior and one is inferior. So living entities are superior, and they are trying to exploit inferior energy, which is this material element. And then Prabhupada writes in purport that we can never become controllers. We are controlled because we are energy, and energy is always controlled by energetic. And we are not independent. Like sometimes we think, like people are, a few days back people celebrated Independence Day, but are we really independent? Like in India, if you go to villages, you see animals are tied, they have a wooden pole, and animals are tied to that pole. So some animals, like if they are very crazy, they are very wild, then they have only this much margin, so they can walk only this much. And animals who are trained, they have a bigger margin, so they can walk up to 1 kilometer, but they're still tied to that pole. And so with us also it's like this. We think that we are independent, but we are not. We're still tied by three modes of material nature. And why we are envious? Because we want to enjoy, we want to control, we want to become proprietor separately from Krishna. But this is not the way to enjoy. You see, we can enjoy by serving Krishna. Like I was thinking, sometimes I travel with my spiritual master, and he gets best of the best food stuff when he goes, So because I'm serving him, I also get best of the best things. He stays in really good rooms sometimes in Australia. And then of course, now I stay in Brahmachari ashram, but you see, you also get what he gets. So basically you also enjoy. So this is the way, because you see, the position of living entity is Jivara Swarupa Krishna Nitya Dāsa. So by serving we enjoy. It's not that Krishna is a selfish person and he just wants to enjoy and he doesn't want us to enjoy, but we should enjoy the way he is suggesting. So like see, Grahamedis, they are enjoying all the time by having sex. So it's not that they are bad because they are doing mating, eating, defending. We also do, but then we have a goal. Like devotees, they get married in a legitimate way, in a religious way. Then we take responsibility, and then we come and unite together only when we have to raise children in Krishna consciousness way. You see Manu Samhita, there are so many details in it that there are days given when devotees should come and unite, like 16 days, the best day after monthly cycle. Then there are auspicious and inauspicious time is given. So why these rules are given? Because Krishna wants that there should be some regulation. And then if we do this way, then Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, what is that, 7.13, that Balam balavatam chaham kamarag vivarjitam dharma viruddha bhuteshu kamo asmi bharat rishabha, that I am that sex which is not contrary to religious principles. So what else, how wonderful Krishna is, that he is saying I am that sex, that if you do it according to religious principles. On the other side, if you see, if you're not a devotee, then if you unite in an illicit way, then you see what is waiting. First of all, this is a sinful activity, and then sinful reactions are waiting. Scriptures explains that you degrade yourself, and then you go into lower planets where there is a iron woman boiling, and then you get a body where you suffer, you don't die. Like yesterday I was cooking and a little bit of oil spilled on me, and I was thinking, why this cook is not coming? It was super hot. So and just imagine when we go to these planets and we have to suffer. So it's not that Krishna doesn't want us to enjoy. He is in fact protecting us, that we should not suffer. So and even if you are not a devotee, and if it's not illicit, and you are married, let's say, but if you are too much into sex indulgence, then you lose your longevity, then you lose your memory, and what else, Prabhu? You were reading the other day, I beg your pardon? Vitality, we lose our vitality. So there's only suffering. So Krishna suggests a way that we should do. Then Parikshit Maharaj is speaking about sleeping at night. So now I have a question. When devotees are sleeping, do you think, is it a devotional service? It's a devotional service. And why do you think it's a devotional service? When devotees are sleeping. Yeah. See, so when we sleep, we take rest, the body becomes fresh, the body becomes rejuvenated, and then what do? Next day? We do more devotional service. On the other hand, if you see non-devotees or materialistic people, when they sleep, first of all, they are just simply wasting their breath. And they have no goal. Like devotees, they get up next morning and then they again start a devotional service. But non-devotees, no goal. And first of all, we are not sure whether they are sleeping properly. Mind is disturbed. They have to take pills to sleep. And look at our devotees; they can sleep at any time, anywhere. I have seen people sleeping in Bhagavatam. Transcendental sleep. That is called transcendental sleep. And one sannyasi was once speaking that if you are sleeping in Bhagavatam, all good, because the vibrations are still affecting us. See, so what else we need? Krishna has accepted sleeping also as devotional service. What else do we need? It's just amazing. And then Parikshit Maharaj is speaking about. Sukadeva Goswami is speaking about making money. So you see, materialistic people, they think that if we make money, then we'll be very happy. But it's very interesting to see that most of the rich people, they are unhappy. They have so many issues. They have mental issues, they have relationship issues, they have physical issues. They are not happy at all. So they are working so hard. Like in English, you have these alphabets A, B, C, D. Yeah. So in Hindi we have Ka, Kha, Ga, stuff like this. So we have Pa. Pa means parishram. So these materialistic people, they are doing parishram. Parishram means hard work. So they are working so hard. And then next comes Fa. Fa means foaming. So they are working so hard to the extent of foaming. They are foaming literally. And then what comes next is Bha. So they are working hard, they are foaming, but what they get is Bha. Bha means bhay, fear. Like when they have a lot of money or they have something, then they are always fearful. Why this person is so close to me? And then they think, why this person is being so kind to me? Maybe he needs something from me. And then they put a banner, a board outside their main house door, it says, beware of dogs. Because they don't want anyone to come close to them, because they are in doubt, what this person needs from me. So that fear. So are we working so hard just to get that fear? Now please note, I am not saying that devotees should not work hard or they should not make money, but they have a goal. Like our Parantapa is going in few days to Germany. So I overheard he was telling Harivilas Prabhu that once I go there and I'll start earning, I will maintain a particular section of lotus room, he was saying. So I was thinking, wow, he already has a goal, whether he can do it or he cannot do it, but see, the thought is already there. And Krishna is pleased by the thoughts. He is pleased by the intention, and of course devotees are also pleased. So see, he's already having that goal. So please do not think that I'm saying we should not make money, but then we use in devotional service. But materialistic people, they have no goal, they are just in fear. And then after 4 comes Ma. Ma means Mrityu. So then they're dead, no more. So you see, the money is still there, whatever property they had accumulated is still there, only they are gone. Like in ISKCON we have these jokes about donkeys, so I'd like to share one joke with you. So, in India, washermen, they still use donkeys, because donkeys, they can carry a lot of load, so they use them to carry clothes. So what they do is they tie a stick parallel to their body, like for example, I'm a donkey, yes, I am a donkey. So you see, they will tie a stick like this, and at this end there will be a carrot hanging. So now the donkey is thinking that I will get to enjoy this carrot, I will eat this carrot today. So what donkey does is, it takes one step, but as soon as it takes one step, the carrot also moves further. Then the donkey is thinking, maybe I made a wrong step, another step, and then the carrot is also moving further. So that way we are in illusion that by making money or by accumulating more wealth or comforts, we'll be happy. Sometimes people start thinking, maybe this person will give me happiness, or maybe this person will give me happiness, but good luck. Only Krishna can give us happiness. So this is total illusion. Like one sannyasi always uses this joke that again there are 2 donkeys, and one donkey is saying, hey bro, you look very happy today, what's happening? And then the other donkey is saying, yes, you know what, my master has this very beautiful daughter. So, and then the donkey is saying, so then the donkey explains that, the other day the daughter had done a mistake, and my master was saying that next time if you do this mistake, then I will get you married to my donkey. So I am waiting for that day. So that donkey is saying, I am waiting for that day. So do you think that day will ever come, that she will get married to the donkey? It's not possible. So the same thing, materialistic people are thinking that by accumulating wealth, comforts, we'll get happiness, but keep trying. And then Sukadeva Goswami is speaking about maintaining family. So for devotees, there's no problem. Imagine maintaining someone who is a devotee, maintaining someone who's helping you in devotional service. Like for example, if you have a family and if the wife is very nicely doing deity worship, so nice. I mean, the deity worship is so important. It gives us strength. Imagine if she is cooking prasadam for us. So nice. You see, Bhagavad Gita is explaining that Yagna Shishta Santo Muchyante Sarva Kilvishe Bhunjate Dedav Agham Papa Ye Bachante Atma Karma. So just by eating prasadam, one is released from all kinds of sins. So she's not feeding us something mundane, she's feeding us prasadam. So for devotees, it's no problem maintaining a family as long as they are properly following all the rules and regulations. Bhakti Vinod Thakur had 8 children. No problem at all. But you see, if you're not a devotee, then there are so many problems. Like they will never be satisfied. You do whatever you want to do for them, You give your life for them, they will still not be satisfied. They will keep saying that, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. always lamenting and hankering. So how nice, we just have to become devotees, and it's not that difficult. Just be in association, ABCD is the rule. A for association, B for reading books, C for chanting, D for deity worship, D for dancing, D for diet. Just very easy. So Krishna has given us everything. It's super easy. Like again, yesterday Prantava was saying that, he was asking me that Krishna is standing all day long for us. Is he not tired? So I was thinking, yeah, actually, Krishna is standing only for us. Can you imagine, only for us? I mean, just to accept our devotional service, and after accepting, not that he is getting benefit, we are getting benefit. So how important it is to do devotional service. I mean, can you imagine who Krishna is? What is Brahma Samhita saying? That Brahman, trillions and trillions of universes coming out of Mahavishnu, and that Mahavishnu is just a little spark of Krishna. So that Krishna is standing here amongst us, or he's being served in spiritual world by millions and millions of Lakshmijis. They are serving him, and what are we doing? He's just simply standing for us. So how easy it's for us. This is called causeless mercy. Think about it. Causeless means there is no cause. Why are we getting this mercy? Don't know. We don't know why we're doing it. Causeless mercy. So it's all because of our acharyas, our spiritual masters. They've been praying to Krishna for us. So let us not lose this opportunity, and let's do devotional service. Let's become devotees. Let's become very kind to each other, compassionate to each other, help each other, become more accommodating. No criticism, no rumors, and that way we become happy devotees. So let's see if somebody has to share.
Very nice voice, very clear.
Nal Rishi Prabhuji, you want to add something? There are so many nice devotees. Any one of you? Okay. So then, in that case, Grantraj Śhrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. And this Gyan is called Atma Tattva. Sorry, I forgot.